We went to Lockers, which was a guitar store in Philly, which is now the
Yeah.
So here I was a little kid, trying this stuff out, and Sid Locker said, well, you really got to get him to Bill Viola. You really ought to get him. And Robertson comes up, and Robertson was like, so here's this little kid playing this stuff, and Robertson was coming up the stairs from the workshop below, and he was so touched and all this. He said, yeah, Bill Viola. So okay, so we call him us. We come in here. My dad and I come to this very door, walk through that door, sit down here, and I had a stack of music like this high, stuff I had been working on, And so first, I forget what the order was, if I played first or we showed you the music first. But anyway, Bill's going through the music. No, bad addition. No. So by the time my music started off like this, by the time it was done, it was like this one that was left. There was a decent addition. My father tells this story all the time about you.
What was it? They were bad additions?
Yeah, they were bad additions. You were saying, this is just not a good addition. So you shouldn't be working, which was correct. But I didn't know that. We didn't know that. So I had this much music left by the time. Then I play, and I remember I played a couple of source studies or something.
Yeah.
And then I was how was that, 11, 12, something. I was used to this little kid playing. Most people said, oh, that's pretty good. But he goes, well, I think I can help the boy. He goes, which was certainly true. You did. And I came home for that first. I was so upset. I remember I was just like,
You know why? You know why? Because anything he played, I would stop him. I said, no, you have to do this.
Don't go like that.
And he would give me a dirty look, that you went home mad because of the way I was criticizing. But see, what had happened is he was so technically great. See, that everybody who heard him thought he was the coming of Christ, There you go. I mean, who could say that he wasn't any good at that age, But he needed some refinements, musically.
What year was this when you
And,
started?
this was 66 or 67.
Oh.
So you must have been a little
Okay, so-
older, because you were
Yeah.
born in what, 52?
54. I was born in August of 54, so by the time I got
Oh,
to him,
54, okay.
I was just 12, going on 13.
Okay.
And then, the other thing was, of course, I was always wanting to jump ahead and learn these pieces before I was ready to play them. And he reined me in. He said, come on, you didn't finish this yet, this isn't right, so you don't start on that one. And then we did this, then he went into the list thing, all these, I had to list every single piece, and there'd be dates like this. And then every week, we started with a half an hour, very soon we went to an hour. And every week, he'd go down this list, and I'd be like there shaking, what's he gonna get? Because it wasn't like kid stuff, even now, it was like Fandanguillo of Turina, Tarantella of Tedesco, Prelude to an Allegro, First Lute Suite, Sword Mozart Variations, Sonatina of Torrova, all this, Sonata 3 by Ponce, all this stuff, he put me through all this stuff. Another thing I wanted to say about Bill, it was always great, was I think there was, and this is maybe sometimes not always the case, I think there was a real moral sense to your teaching, the way you did things. There were things that were right, and things that there's a difference between what's right and what's not right. And there's a difference between, if you have a pure heart and you don't have a pure heart. He had a moral compass in addition to what he taught me about music, I think. And he didn't sit there and talk about morality or anything, but because of the kind of person he is and he was to me back then, it was just very clear. There's a path that has to do with integrity, and this is the path you should be on, And the other thing was, to make up your own mind about things also, which was very strong. Just this is the way I see it, and it doesn't matter what, this other person sees. This is the way I see it, and I see it this way because I think this is true and this is right. So there was a real sense of I think of morality in the best way, to the way that.